Hi everyone. Dr. Wolf's career has been remarkable. You might even say Herculean. Hercules proved himself by accomplishing 12 labors. As you will see, there are plenty of parallels between the two men's legendary feats. Hercules had Athena, the goddess of wisdom. Ed had Faith, providing insight throughout his career. Hercules' first labor was to kill the Nemean lion and then wear its skin as a coat. When Ed finished at Hopkins, everyone assumed he'd head back to New York. Instead, he and Faith decided to bring top-tier GI care to Baltimore. Ed donned his white lab coat, and the saga began. The second labor was to cut off the 9 heads of the Hydra. Every time you cut off a head, it grew 2 more. Ed faced his own Hydra, the Maryland Department of Health. To perform office endoscopy, he needed the health department's permission. Every time he cleared one regulation, 2 new ones appeared, but he persevered. The third labor was to seize the deer with the golden antlers. For Ed, the hunt took him to the South, where he opened 7 offices. The South became Woodhome's golden antlers. Next, Hercules had to capture a wild boar. Ed just needed to capture a great partner. Enter Dr. Todd Heller, proof that good help does exist if you know where to look. The Symphalian birds are huge, noisy cranes you can spot from miles away. Ed and Faith wanted people to recognize the practice in the same way. They created the Woodhome name, logos, and even the unique spelling of Endocenter. Marketing brilliance with a mythic flair. Hercules was sent to capture the Cretan bull, a super strong fiery creature. When Ed met Dr. Lock Lee, he knew he found someone who could light up the GI world. Next, Hercules was obligated to clean out the tremendous Aegean stable. Ed pulled off the same miracle by moving the Park Heights office to the sparkling new Woodhome Medical Building. And what a good move it was. Hercules had to earn the trust of the Amazon Queen. Ed championing women in gastroenterology from the beginning. When he met Dr. Lila Tarman, he knew she was a trailblazer, and she proved him right. His 9th labor was to steal the Garian cattle from the 3-headed, 3-bodied giant. For Ed, that was the competition in the South. He and his partners built the Endocenter at Quarterfield Station. And before long, the competition's patients found a much better stable, or Endocenter as the case may be. The mares of Diomedes were man-eating horses, not unlike corporate takeovers. When AmSurge came calling, Ed and his partners wisely chose partnership over peril. Later, when LifeBridge reached out, they partnered again. Better to ride the horses than to be eaten by them. The next to the last labor required Hercules to steal the golden apples of Hesperides. Ed's version, reviving GI services at Carroll Hospital, growing the practice, and launching the Endocenter of Westminster. With help from his loyal team, those apples are now polished and shining. Hercules' final labor was to capture Cerberus, the 3-headed dog who guarded the underworld. Ed's final feat? Growing his practice into a thriving group of 21 physicians, 17 nurse practitioners and physician's assistants, 12 nurse anesthetists, 2 pathologists, 7 offices, 4 hospitals, and 200 dedicated staff members. So after 12 labors, countless patients, and one unstoppable career, Dr. Ed Wolf ascends to immortality, not on Mount Olympus, but somewhere even better, Aventura, Florida.